you've got John Fletcher. Look at Fletcher quick, bottom of page 7. A friend of Wesley's, so Fletcher is a friend of Wesley's, 1729 to 1785, is credited with stating, if a judicious mariner who has sailed around the world sees with pleasure a map which exhibits in one point of view the shape or proportion of the wide seas, a judicious Protestant may profitably look upon a doctrinal map, more especially if this map exhibits with some degree of accuracy the boundaries of truth, without any apology. Therefore, I lay before the reader a plain account of the primitive Catholic gospel and its various what? Dispensations. And then on the next page, he's got 4, Gentilism, Judaism, the gospel of John the Baptist, and the perfect gospel of Christ. So does this guy know that there was a time when God dealt with the whole world without distinction, and he calls it Gentilism? Then does he further recognize that God did something unique and distinct with Israel under Moses? Okay? And then notice he calls the perfect gospel of Christ. And he doesn't say it, but is there something there that might lead you to believe he understood something unique about Paul? Now I'm inferring that, I admit. But it's inferable from what he does say. Okay? Look at the quote underneath that. To these 4 he adds the great dispensation of grace and justice. And he's got a couple more here. Another gospel dispensation. So he's not... look at the last line of that next quote, okay? As the Jews had the gospel of Christ's first advent, during which the church now reigns with Christ for 1,000 years, and which he connects with the restitution of all things. So he's confused a little. I would argue he's confused a little bit, but is he acknowledging that there are dispensations? Okay?